January 2nd, 2021. That's crazy. So I went home for Christmas, and it was fucking terrible, as always. I'll never understand why Diane had so many fucking kids. Diane's my mother, but only biologically. And I don't fucking understand. Like, I came out to her when I was 14, and then she sent me to the youth shelter. And then my DHS worker eventually got me into foster care because she wouldn't fucking take me and it wasn't safe to be with her. And now I'm 17 and I tried to go home for Christmas because that's supposed to be like the fucking best time of the fucking year, right? It's the fucking worst. It's like I can't even like breathe, and she's like, don't mess up or you're not going to be able to come back. Like, do you want to come back again? Like, no, I don't fucking want to come back, you fucking witch. I just don't understand. My foster parents, they came and picked me up yesterday, and apparently I didn't look very well. Like, Susanna said that I looked like I wanted to jump out of the car, which was kind of crazy. I don't know what that looks like. It was also kind of funny because on the way back she was chewing Jolly Ranchers, and one was like really sharp apparently because she bit off the edge just the right point, and like she started bleeding. It like tore into her lip, and I started laughing, and she's like, it's not funny, but also like, that's fucking funny. I don't really think I have anything else to say. I'm just feeling kind of low. Christmas is always fucking hard, and that just made it worse. It's January 10th, 2021. So, my mom sent me into foster care because she couldn't love me because I'm gay, and my current foster parents, Susanna and Nathan, I've just been trying so fucking hard. Like, whenever Susanna brings groceries home. Like, I'm like the first one out, and she seems to really appreciate that. I just try to do everything I'm told, and when I first got here, I just like I asked if I could call the mom and dad, and Susanna was like, yeah, without talking to anyone first, and then she talked to my foster dad, Nathan, and then I had to stop because they just adopted Paris, and they didn't want her to feel like, I guess the label didn't mean anything, because they just became her mom and dad, so they can't just be like any strangers. So I've been calling them Susanna and Nathan, or foster mom and foster dad, when I'm talking to them to other people and talking about them to other people. But that was when I first got here, and it's been months now, and I'm just so stupid. Yesterday we were watching something, and all of a sudden I'm just like, I just felt like I had to tell them that I love them, because I do, and I don't know, and I thought, but anyway, so I asked if I could go to my room and tell them something, and Nathan couldn't come, but like I felt like I had to tell them, and Susanna was the only one, so we came here, and like I just started crying, and Susanna thought something like bad had happened or something, and then it's just really hard for me to say I love you, and I was finally able to say it, and then she just started fucking laughing. She just started fucking laughing at me. Like my love is a joke, or something, or maybe like loving me is a joke. I don't know, it was just really hard to say, and then she just started laughing. I think she was probably relieved that something terrible wasn't happening, but she didn't say it back. She just laughed. I don't think, like, will I ever have parents that will love me? I guess I'm just, people just assume that I'm a bad kid because I'm in foster care, so I try so hard to be so fucking good, and it doesn't even matter. Because it doesn't change anything anyway. Maybe I'll just always be a bad kid. It's January 19th, 2021. I keep having nightmares. And then, like, those are terrible. But all of my nightmares, I don't know, they're stupid. Because I have bad dreams. I guess for most people they'd be bad dreams, like of like getting kidnapped or something. But like those ones, like are more like of an adventure movie for me because I always figure out. I always figure out how to get out, and I run and I don't give up. But the ones for me that are just Diane, my mom, the person who's supposed to be my mom, just doing dumb things. It's not even a really big deal, but it just hurts so much. In one dream, we were having a party, and I was so excited, and then she just sent me to my room, and I didn't get to have any cake or anything, and I just felt so fucking terrible. And I woke up, and it was I was back there again, and it just makes me feel dumb because that's not a scary dream. Getting kidnapped isn't. That's a fun adventure for me, but my mom being you can't have cake, just I just can't. And then I started thinking about just the dumb things that she do when I lived there. One year for my 10th birthday, I don't even remember. I think she just always neglected us, and I just always felt so horrible. I never felt like I belonged with them. And I told her that they made me feel like a squashed bug, and I was being so serious, and I didn't know how to tell her that they made me feel so bad all the time, and that's how I figured out how to do it, and they just laughed at me. And she told my aunt, and then she fucking gossip, and I remember it was my birthday because later that day, my sister said we shared a room. She was like, I was gonna make your bed because it's your birthday, but I decided not to because you're a squashed bug. I remember just feeling yeah, I deserve that. What? I was trying to tell them how bad they made me feel all the time, and they didn't. I didn't even care. So after that, I kind of stopped trying to tell them how they made me feel because apparently that only got me laughed at and just made everything so much fucking worse. I remember asking her one time if there was any way that I could have been adopted or switched. Well, I didn't say adopt because we're so fucking poor. She wouldn't be able to afford any children. It was I thought maybe I was switched at birth or something, and she was no, and I was are you sure? And she thought I was worried that I didn't. I don't know. She thought I was worried about it. And she was no, you're mine. And I asked her because I felt that would make sense. It would make sense if I wasn't theirs, and that was the only thing that would make sense because I didn't belong with any of them. And when she said that, I just kind of made me feel I was stuck. There was no possible another life that I was meant to be a part of. That was it. There was no out. But it was foster care. That's fucking dumb too. I'm not even afraid that I don't belong anywhere anymore because Like, I never have, and like, so it's not a fear, it's just like true. I don't really have anything else to say. It's February 5th, 2021. I've made 3 entries in this video journal so far, and they've all been pretty depressing. It's my life. But, I don't know, I just wanted to make one that maybe isn't about all of that. Because that's what I'm going through, but it's not who I am. I don't know. But I just wanted to maybe talk about myself and things that I like. I don't know, that'll probably be pretty boring actually. I like cats. My favorite colors are blue and orange. My favorite number is 24. Maybe that is boring. Sometimes I worry that I'm not actually an interesting person, and the interesting things are the things that have happened to me. And without like all of that, which is basically just sad stuff, I would just be really, really boring. I don't want that to be true. I don't want the most interesting things about me to be the pain and the things that have happened to me. Somehow that seems even worse. I don't want to be defined by those things. I mean, I know that's a lot of what people see of me. Like when they know that I'm a foster kid and all these other things, they just see that, but I don't want to just see that. But I don't really know what else I am right now. I like to write and I like reading. And I just really struggle with depression and dealing with all of this stuff because of everything that's happened. Most of who I am is a person who's had to deal with all these things. I haven't had time to figure any other parts of me out. I don't really know how to. This is supposed to be less depressing. Dandelions. I like dandelions. Trying to think of a less depressing fact. I was gonna say it's sunny outside, but it's not. It's snowing, and we're going through a snowstorm. So that would be a lie. I guess, yeah. My fun fact to make everything brighter is I like dandelions. Maybe it's just not that I'm boring. Maybe I'm just lame. Maybe that's it. I hope that's not it. I don't want to be lame. I feel like that sounds worse than just being boring. Because if you're boring, you can probably figure something else out. But if you're lame, how do you fix that? I don't even really know what I'm saying. Bye. Hi, it is April 15th, 2021. It's been more than a month since my last entry, but sometimes I just
get in a really dark place, and I can't, and I especially can't really talk about it. So I just didn't make any entries during that time. But I wanted to make one now because this girl from my class asked me out, and she messaged me. And she said it was no pressure because we can't really get together right now anyway because of the pandemic. But so she said it was fine. I didn't need to give her an answer right away. She just wanted me to know that she wanted to. And I do want to. I actually really like her, but I never stay. I always leave, or they leave. Like when I was in the shelters, the staff would come, and then they would just leave really quickly. They go through so many people, or the other kids would leave, like make a friend, and then they wouldn't be there anymore. And is it really fair to know that I'm probably just going to end up leaving? Is that fair to her? Is it fair to me? Is it? Sure, I want to, but isn't that just selfish? And then it just hurts, and it hurts every fucking time. And I just feel stupid. Because like I know it's going to happen. So like, what? Am I just gonna like wait to date until like I'm an adult? This is Paris's cat. She's my foster sister, and apparently he wants to be a star right now. So say hi. Why are you grumpy about this? You're the one who wanted to say hi. So I don't know. I don't know. It's just been bothering me. She's so nice. And she doesn't make me feel bad for not being able to be places all the time because like we have hung out before all of this happened, and she was really understanding because I can't do a lot of the things that people usually can because I have more rules than most kids, and she's just never made a big deal of anything. I don't know. Maybe if I tell her that, I'll probably have to leave because I always have to leave. I just feel so dumb too. Hey, do you wanna? Yeah, I'll start dating you, but like it'll probably just end anyway. Who wants that? Again, I'm making this video because I don't even know if I want that. Ugh! She makes me so mad. Why is everything so difficult? People can just go on dates, but that's dumb though. I'm not throwing a pity party for myself. Things have been so much harder than deciding to go on a date with a girl. But it feels stupid to be upset about it too, because there's so many other things, and just personally things have been so much harder too. And this is I don't know, but like it's not nothing, and I don't know. I don't know.
It's May 31st, 2021. I don't have a lot. My DHS worker just told me that I'm moving to another home today. That's fucking fantastic. Yeah, apparently the school year just ended, so apparently my foster parents like talked to her, and I was just too much for them. Like they just thought that, I don't know, I just wasn't what they thought I was. I thought I was supposed to be easy, I guess, and I guess I'm too depressed, and sometimes I feel suicidal, and I guess it's just too much for them. I was standing on the roof of their house one day. Well, it's like a porch. It wasn't like the house, and I just like kind of felt like jumping, but I didn't. But because I felt like jumping, I called them, and it was their anniversary dinner, and they came, and they were like really upset about that, and so I think it was after that they apparently arranged this, but they didn't fucking tell me, so I just tricked myself into believing that. I don't know. I guess I'm just a bad kid. That's all. That's all I'll ever be, a kid. It doesn't matter how much I fucking try. I'll just always be a fucking bad person. So this is my school laptop. So I'll have to give this back, and so I don't know if I'll be able to keep making video entries. I guess we'll see if the next school has laptops. I guess then I won't be able to throughout the entire summer, so I don't even know what these are fucking for anyway. It just helps me to get things out. There's so much. It's always so fucking much. I let myself love them. Which is just so fucking dumb because I always leave. And I know that I always leave. And I thought that I was being like, yeah, I always leave, but like I know that, but like I think I was just saying that because I wanted to believe that, but like deep down I really thought that this was different and that they actually loved me. But when I told her that I loved her, she just laughed at me. So I'm so fucking dumb. I just tricked myself. All my workers coming, and I don't know. I don't really have much to pack. I just threw some things into my tote that I got from shelter and some garbage bags. That's all. I'm literally like a couple of garbage bags in one tote. I'm nothing. I'm nothing. I don't matter. I keep tricking myself into thinking that I matter, but I don't. Because if I did, people wouldn't be able to just throw me away if I got a little bit hard. So I always have to be perfect. I can't do anything wrong, and the second that I do, I'm gone. I guess I should be grateful because they keep saying, well, we let you finish high school. Yeah, well, it would be nice to have known that you were letting me finish high school and that it was just the rest of this year, and then who knows what will fucking happen senior year. I gotta go.
They're not very punctual, are they? Oh, that's... Okay. Hi, I'm Alani.